What's up, Tackle Warehouse fans? Jake here with this week's episode of What's New at TW. It is middle of August. It's hot out there. If you're out there grinding away in the heat, more power to you. Hopefully we got some stuff some apparel might cool you down, and then maybe some new baits to get you excited to go out on the water. Sorry, the clothes are messed up. This is take two. We hit record this time, camera guy. So we'll run through all this stuff, talk about some new products just hit Tackle Warehouse. So first one, new reel from Daiwa. This is the new ProRex, just came out at ICAST. This is the ProRex MQ-LT. They have a ProRex LT as well, a little more cost effective. But the MQ version, really high performing reel. MQ, the monocoque body design just allows them to put a bigger gear in there, keeps everything in line, super, super smooth. And what's cool about this one is it's kind of made for your northern fisheries. So cold water anglers, if you're fishing for pike and walleye, perch, stuff like that, and you often fish in those negative temperatures, they've actually taken the mag sealed system out of these ProRex Daiwas, because if you're fishing in those negative temperatures, that mag seal oil can kind of affect the performance of the reel. So really geared towards anglers, maybe doing a lot of multi-species and especially cold temperatures. Got the Zion body on here and then the Zion rotor, so incredibly lightweight, awesome reel if you're looking for something for kind of that cold water multi-species use. Next up from Dirty Jigs. This one's a new Tackle Warehouse exclusive. This is the Dirty Jigs Purdy Little Swim Bait Head. So if it looks familiar, it's kind of designed around the old Revenge head, which was a huge favorite among a bunch of people here at Tackle Warehouse. And we kind of wanted that head design back, and Brooks over at Dirty Jigs was cool enough to make it for us. So Tackle Warehouse exclusive. Just like that old Revenge head, a lot of details with the gills, the eyeballs, the kind of lip design, the double barb keeper, and then the gills kind of flare out and kind of have a concave finish back here. It allows your plastics to sit in there really, really well. Got a bunch of great colors, super sharp hooks, but if you're looking for something that was, that old Revenge head style swim bait head, I mean, I've had people ask me, outside the warehouse at random lakes and stuff about that head. Now we got something back on the market, bunch of different sizes, now offered from Dirty Jigs. New minnow bait from Megabass. So we got the new Haze ST. So this bait, really unique design. I mean, it's a similar body shape to the Hazedong swim bait, but now this Haze ST, it's got a kind of a unique tail shape. So it kind of has a wedge to the back of it, but it's not like a full boot tail. So it's not gonna kick like a super wide action, and then it's got that kind of little fin on there. So this one's gonna have like a really tight swimming action. So if you're looking for something that you wanna throw on a jig head, or you wanna thread one of those hooks into the back and fill it full of nail weights and then shake it, stroll it, get it to roll side to side, gonna be perfect for that. Also gonna be a great drop shot option. So you can drop shot it, shake it, it's gonna shimmy, and then you can also kind of swim it along on a drop shot as well. But super finessey new little minnow bait there from Megabass. Couple minnow style baits since we're on the topic here from Lucky Craft. These are the new Wander blades. So there's a Wander Blade 70, Wander Blade 80. The 70 does have kind of like a micro bill on it, but these are like sinking style jerk baits. And even though this one has a tiny little lip on it, I would consider them like a lipless jerk bait, kind of twitch baits. So if you're chasing schooling fish, you can throw these out, you can sink them down in the column where you want them to. You can reel them really fast and they shimmy side to side, but then you can also pause them and twitch them and they dart all over the place, but they sink, so you can kind of maintain where you want in the column. And then with that blade on there, you're just gonna add a little bit more flash to your presentation. So a couple new minnow baits there. And this other Wander bait, the Wander Slur 67, this one is real interesting because to me it's kind of like a hybrid bait. So it's kind of like a lipless crankbait and a jerk bait, blade bait, kind of all into one. So they do have the line tie farther up against the head, and they have a flat spot on there. So when you wind it, it is going to vibrate and shimmy kind of like a lipless crankbait, but it's not going to be as aggressive as like a LV500. But you can also, again, you can pause this thing, twitch it, dart it all over the place, and keep it down on the column because it sinks. But this one has got a really highly realistic profile, and then also it's got that feathered tail on there, just something a little bit different. If everyone's out there throwing a ball head minnow, this might be something that you want to try. Really small profile. Probably helps when it's going to get tough, and especially in clear water situations. From Baits, so we got the new the Whirlybird inline spinner. I love an inline spinner, especially this time of the year. One of my favorite things to do: head up to the mountains and fish creeks for small trout. Tons of fun. Just beats grinding it out at the lake when it's 110 degrees. Go up to the mountains, have some fun, just like being a kid again. So they got these in a few sizes. These are also great for like your ponds and places where there is small bass, but we got them up to 1/4 ounce, so really easy to throw on light tackle. But you got them down to 1/8 ounces, which is perfect. Little 1/8 ounce black inline spinner. Catches tons of trout and panfish and all kinds of other stuff. But just great to have in the arsenal. New offerings, new companies making inline spinners. So from Norris, we got a bunch of soft plastics here. Now, these things are all super greasy, loaded with scent, made out of that nice material that Norris is known for. So a couple of new additional sizes to the Escape Twin. So we got, can't even hang on to it because it's so slippery. So we got the big Escape Twin and the little Escape Twin. So kind of filling in the lineup. So they got one right in the middle, and now we've got a little bit smaller one, a little bit bigger one. And these flappers on these things, the way these kind of move is they kind of pendulum up and down, a little bit different than they'll kind of move together and not individually like a rage tail craw or something like that that's going to kick and flap. These have a really unique kind of more of a subtle action. But if you want something with that kind of individual kicking action, the Escape Swim, it does have the 2 claws on there, so you can run this on like a small swim jig, like a flipping jig, but you can surely put this on like a small finesse Texas rig and kind of flip it and pitch it when you need a small profile, and that's going to have that kicking action if you really want that really fast kick out of like a small creature bait. But the last one is the new FG Daddy soft plastic creature bait. So this one really reminds me of like the old school pork frogs. It's really got that shape to it. So if you're gonna be fishing maybe like pre-spawn time or like winter time, if you wanna fish like a big mop jig and have a big profile trailer that's not gonna kick and have a ton of movement when you really need that subtle profile, but you want that big profile like with the old school mop jig, that's gonna be a great trailer to throw on there. But it's also got enough meat here and then up on the body. You can actually, if you wanted to rig like a 2-aught, maybe a 3-aught, like EWG style hook, you can reel this through the top of grass like a horny toad, but it's just gonna have a more subtle action because it does have a lot of plastic up here at the top of it. So something unique to throw into the arsenal. I can wipe my fingers off because I got all that scent on there. And we'll finish up with some new Tackle Warehouse apparel. So bunch of new apparel just hit the website. So we got new hats, new shirts, we got tall tees for the tall guys, polos, short sleeves, long sleeves, sun shirts, bunch of new stuff with the new updated logo. So sun hoodies, so we got them in a couple colorways with the Tackle Warehouse logo on the front and then a small TW on the sleeve, but we got them in gray. And then we got like a light blue color. T-shirts, I think all the colors we have right now are the black, the army green, and then the white. And then we do have some long sleeves as well. So we kind of have like a stack logo. And then the other ones kind of have more of like the horizontal logo. And all these blanks are next level blanks, and they're kind of a higher quality blank than some of our old shirts that we've carried, which is really cool. And then polos. So exciting for all the golfers out there or someone who just wants a nice polo shirt. New TW polo shirts. A lot of our pros been asking, for us to make a polo for a long time because in between tournaments, I like to hit the golf course. Now we got polos, we got them in the gray, and we got them in the black colorway. So if you're looking for a nice shirt with a Tackle Warehouse logo, we got you covered with the new polos. That's gonna wrap up today's episode of What's New at Tackle Warehouse. For more information or to purchase the product seen here today, click shop or link in the description below. If you enjoyed this week's video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, let us know in the comments which one of these products you're most excited about.